Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of Play Together, Stay Together on our awesome new podcast channel here on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, and every social media outlet that you have. We're back for another episode. Today we're going to be talking about
Travel.
travel.
Places we've been, favorite resorts, how we get the deals we do, and what we like to do.
Yeah, we got the beautiful, amazing Addison Henniger here with us. She is our 8-year-old daughter. If you listen to our first episode, she is one of two girls that we have. So she's just going to sit in and maybe add a little bit of wisdom as we go, right? Yeah, okay, awesome. So we're going to talk about travel, right?
Yep.
All right, what are some things that we want to tell the audience about travel? You want to lead us off? Just kind of jump in?
What, cruising versus resorts?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah. So we've gone on a lot of cruises.
Mm-hmm.
We usually go through Royal Caribbean.
Yep, or Carnival.
Or Carnival. Those are the two that we've sailed through. We've also been to a bunch of all-inclusive resorts.
Mm-hmm.
Where are some other places we go? Before we get into what we do, let's talk about where we've been.
The Bahamas. We've been to Mexico. We've been to. We always go to Florida. We've taken the girls to California for Disney. I feel like we've been more. I just can't think of right now.
Well, we used to live in Savannah, so I don't know if we should count that as a vacation because that was us living there.
Yeah, it was like a vacation though.
It was a long vacation. Yeah, we've been all around Florida. Florida's kind of our hub, our favorite place to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like she said, Mexico. We've been all over the Caribbean, bunch of different islands, but everywhere in the Caribbean. California, we have a trip planned to Europe, where we're going to Greece, Turkey, London, France,
Paris,
everywhere over in Europe. We're going to do 2 weeks over there next year, and we'll talk about that on another podcast. We'll kind of give you the ins and outs of that.
Yeah, the itinerary.
Yeah,
it'd be fun.
Yeah, but let's talk about kind of why we travel. What's our reason behind traveling? I know everybody likes to travel, and most people take 1 or 2 vacations a year, but we tend to take a good deal more.
You know, they're good to refresh. You have to restart your body every once in a while, and I feel like ever since I've become an adult and married at least, but you got to travel. You have to, refresh your body and your mind and get away from reality and sometimes even your children. You got to get away from it. Sorry. You'll understand when you become a mom.
Yeah. So Rachel and I have been married for...
It'll be 9 years in August.
9 years in August. And we have been traveling since we started dating, really. We always try to do 1 or 2 family trips where we take the kids and we do a lot of family stuff, whether it's like this next one we have coming up, we're going to SeaWorld. The one before that, we went on a cruise back in February with the girls. So we try to do 1 or 2 of those. And even with one of those, we add our, extended family. So like my parents are going with us on this next one that we're doing in Orlando. But we try to include grandparents and aunts and uncles and stuff in the family ones. But then Rachel and I also do a good deal of just me and her.
Yeah. And even with just our friends too.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll invite the friends and they'll tag along, and that is always a blast. Tons of fun stories about friend vacations.
Oh, yeah.
But let's start with where we go to get the deals, how we're able to travel so much. A lot of people think that it's super expensive.
No, I mean, I'm lucky to have a travel agent, so AKA you. You get all the deals, but you also have the time to research it. So I feel you're able to get onto airlines and find the cheap flights and find the best Airbnbs or VRBOs or hotel, wherever we're staying, you get the best deals.
Yeah. Luckily, like I said in the previous videos, is I work as a lieutenant at a fire department. So we're really lucky at the fire station that we work 24/48s. So I'm on for a full 24 hours and then I'm off for 48 hours. So 1 day on, 2 days off. So I do have a good deal of time that I can just research. I usually start with Google Flights because we both, with Rachel running our Paradise Golf Apparel, right up there. With her running that business, she has really flexible times when she could travel. And then with me working at the fire department, I can pull trades, use comp time, vacation. So my time is really flexible. So we try to start with flights
Hmm.
because it seems that when I'm looking at flights, certain days or certain weekends or certain times are really expensive, but other times are really cheap. So luckily with our flexibility, we can find those cheap days, and once we zero in on a flight, then we book the rest of it, whether it's a cruise or just a long weekend going somewhere. But we always start with flights, and I start with Google Flights because they will give you all of the prices for all of the days, and I think that's a lot easier.
Yeah, I'm glad you do all that because I tried doing the one for your birthday, and thank God flights weren't involved because I had a hard enough time finding a hotel, let alone all of it.
It is fun. I get a lot of razzing from my friends about making my itineraries, or I'll get my pad of paper and my pencil out and I'll write down the days, and I enjoy doing it. I like
Yep.
finding the deals
Hmm.
and making it work, and then planning. What are some places that we go to plan? Like once we got the hotel, once we got the flight, how do we figure out what we want to do?
We go to Yelp.
All the time.
Yeah, search your area on the map and start looking at Yelp and see what the top 5 restaurants are or top 5 places to shop and visit. That's what we do. We have like little bookmarks on our Yelp page, and every place we've gone to, we try to at least get 5 different restaurants we like, and we visit those. And if we love them, we keep them on. If we don't, we take them off. And if we try not to revisit multiple places more than once, just because we want to try more than one different thing. But it's hard because like we're going back down to Orlando, and I found this really good Italian restaurant called Mia's Italian.
Oh, it's so
The
good.
best. They have like family style dinners you do, and it's all homemade pasta. It's delicious. So we're going back there again. So I'm not going to be able to research my Italian restaurant, but that's okay.
Yeah, every time I go to Orlando with Rachel, I guarantee it's going to be Mia's Italian kitchen that we go to. But it's delicious, so
Yeah,
I'm not mad about it.
that and that Mexican place.
Yeah, yeah, and we will put links in the description
Hmm.
to our Yelp, so you can go and you can see where do we like to eat. I mean, we have some killer breakfast places in San Diego. We have some killer Italian places in Orlando.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a lot of
all
pizza though, so I hope you like pizza.
yes, yeah, a lot of pizza. But we really try to try it all
Hmm.
and get the culinary experience when we're traveling. We don't just want to go to SeaWorld and Disney and do that stuff. We also want to venture out and maybe try someplace that's locals
Yeah,
go to, or maybe is very touristy but really will knock your socks off.
right. Another place we look at too is Groupon. A lot of times people forget about Groupon or Live and Social,
Yeah.
but we get a lot of our deals on there. We went to an all-inclusive to Bahamas from Groupon.
Yeah, it was a killer deal. I think it was like 5 days,
Yeah.
6 nights in on Grand Bahama Island at the Viva Wyndham Resort.
Hmm.
We got an oceanfront room, and it was only like $400 a person, including flights.
Yeah,
It
it
is
was
just
awesome.
if you have flexible schedule and you can really, you know, pick and choose when you want to go, you can do it on a dime.
Yeah.
It's so cheap.
I think that's what started our vacationing, like
Yeah,
going to the Caribbeans just from that trip.
yeah, I think you're right. And then so we also do a lot of friend
Hmm.
vacations. Um, the last one that we did was it St. Patrick's Day in Chicago. Have we done anything since then?
Yeah, we went with the roads to California.
California. Yeah. So here's a little Airbnb hack. The Airbnb.com is not going to like this, but if you're looking on Airbnb or VRBO and those prices are just too high for you, go to Expedia or hotels.com or booking.com or wherever you get your hotels, find a hotel that's comparable. So we found a hotel that was like $500 for 4 nights. Well, then we found a 2-bedroom Airbnb that was just amazing, and it was a lot more expensive. So I just direct messaged the owners of the a
Airbnb.
Airbnb, and I flat out said, "Listen, your place is not booked. This is how much I found a hotel for. I'd rather stay at your place. If you can book it out before I come, 100% do it. I don't hold it for me because I'm offering you much less. But if you don't have it booked by the time I come, I'll cancel my hotel. I'll stay in your Airbnb. I'll pay you cash. And it's kind of a win-win
Mhm.
because in the hotel industry, in the Airbnb industry, the most expensive room is the room that's not rented.
Yep.
So if you can entice those owners or renters or landlords or whoever's got the place up for rent, that hey, you know, take my $100 before you take $0. A lot of
Yep.
times they'll do it, and that's
Yeah.
what we did in San Diego,
Hmm.
and it was killer. And when you go to our Yelp, check out what's the breakfast place we like in San Diego? Is it American?
Breakfast Republica,
Oh
I
my
think.
gosh.
Yeah.
They have a flight of pancakes where they have probably 20 pancakes that you can choose on the menu, and you can get them also as a flight, like you would for wines or
Or
margaritas
beers.
or beers, but pancakes. You love pancakes, right? Yeah. So we did that, and I probably ate way more pancakes than I should
Yeah.
have.
I'm not even a sweets person for breakfast, but they were delicious.
Oh, so good. The time before that, but
We went to Mexico
we
with
went
a
to
big group of
Mexico.
people.
Yep, we took a big group of people, and one of the cool things about Mexico was when Vince
Oh yeah, Vince
surprised
and Lori,
us.
yeah. That
So,
was cool.
so we went with a big group from the fire department, and we got it on Apple
Hmm.
Vacations. It was super cheap because again, flexible dates. And one of our other friends that we really wanted to come, he was just, really, I can't go. I got stuff going on, kids, work, life, blah blah blah. And we got down there, and what happened?
We got off the bus, and the guy who drove the bus was like, "This is for," I don't know if it was like the Henniger Rose party, if
He
whoever was
handed
with
me an
us.
envelope.
Yeah, you got an envelope, and we opened it, and it was Vince and Lori on there saying "surprise," and then as soon as we opened it, they were standing next to us. So it was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, they flew all the way to Riviera Maya to surprise us, and it was an amazing vacation. Oh,
That was a lot of fun.
we had so much fun. Traveling with friends is a blast. Traveling with family is a blast. Traveling with your significant other is a must.
Hmm.
A must, a
I
must,
agree.
a must. It's so important to us, and I hope it's important to you guys because it makes a world of difference.
It does. It really strengthens your marriage and your relationship, and it's like I said, it's a reset for your whole body, for your mind, and kind of gets you back to where you need to be, and it's like a honeymoon in a way.
Yeah,
So it's definitely needed.
yeah, I agree. I completely agree. All right, so Addie, what's the last vacation that you went on with us? Where did we go? What did we do?
The Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, we went on a Royal Caribbean cruise. Do you remember where we went? It was only a couple months ago. No, Mama, do you remember?
Nassau.
Yeah, we went to Nassau. So this is the second time that we've taken the girls to Nassau. We didn't do a shore excursion this time because do you remember what happened last time on our shore excursion in Nassau?
I do.
Mama does. Do you remember? Do you remember what we were supposed to swim with?
Oh,
Talking, talking to the mic.
yeah.
What were we supposed to swim with?
Stingrays.
Yeah. Did you swim with the stingrays?
No.
No. Did you cry when I was trying to get you in there?
Yes.
Yes. Did that make Daddy very angry that
Oh,
nobody?
Yes.
Yeah. So for all of you out there listening, it was me, Rachel, the co-host of this podcast, our daughter Addison, and our daughter Callie, and I got this killer package for us to go to a private island. We would swim with stingrays, and mind you, me and Rachel have been to this private island. We swim with dolphins there. We've been there just to hang out. So we took the girls there. We were supposed to swim with stingrays and then have a beach day. Well, of course, we get off this beautiful shuttle boat that takes us to the island, and when they're like, "All right, you're gonna swim with the stingrays first," so I'm pumped, can't wait. And the girls, all their faces are just white. They had no interest in doing
We
this.
sat on the floating pad and watched Zach go in.
So I get in, and then Rachel's like, "No, nope, not gonna happen. I'm not getting in." And then Addie immediately starts crying because she doesn't want to get in. Callie looks at me with a face
She's
of
like, "Yeah, I'm good."
never gonna happen. So that was
We did half of it. We enjoyed the beach.
they did enjoy, but who doesn't enjoy a private beach in the Bahamas, right?
Right?
That was a blast. What was your favorite part about the cruise this time?
All the ice cream that we snuck.
Yeah, you snuck a bunch of ice cream. And did you have fun on the kids
Kids
like
club?
the kids club? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was I'm gonna let Rachel tell kind of about it, but just to kind of intro it, this was the first time that we let her go in the kids club. We've
I've
been on
always been against
cruises.
it.
Yeah.
Just because I always felt guilty going on vacation and having your kid go into like a daycare pretty much. But she was at the age where we were kind of lounging around the pool and Callie was reading her on her phone and we are just sitting there and Addie wanted to, what was it called? Camp Ocean?
Kids Club.
I think it was called Camp
Yeah, I
Ocean.
think it was called something else.
But it's for like, it was like 7 to 9 and then they had different groups, everybody. And she met a couple friends in there. They did scavenger hunts and they had a lot of fun. She begged us to go every night. And there was one time we didn't let her go because we had stuff planned and she was pretty upset with us. So if you're ever on a cruise with children, let them experience it because you don't need to feel guilty if they're having fun too. So it was definitely a must that we'll definitely do again. She
Yeah.
loved it.
That was definitely something that I saw Rachel kind of struggle with because
Yeah.
the first time we took the girls on a cruise was 2 years ago, right before COVID. And like before the cruise, I asked her, I remember asking her, do you want to let Addie go play in there? And she's like, no, I don't want to make her feel like we're not, spending time with her. But, when you really step back from it, you can see that this isn't just our vacation. This is her vacation. And sometimes you just want to kick it with people your age and go and finger paint instead of lay by the pool with your parents.
Right.
Right? Yeah. So that was
It
fun.
worked out.
Yeah. So let's switch gears a little bit and let's talk about what we got coming up next week. We leave in like 3 days. Yeah, so 2 days, even better. So we are going to a bunch of places. We originally were flying, but Spirit said we are not flying out of Akron Canton for the summer. So they refunded all our money, which was really cool. They were really good about it. No hard feelings. But we decided to drive, right?
Which is very rare for us because we hate driving.
We hate driving.
Especially more than a couple hours.
For sure. So where are we going first, Rach?
Savannah.
Savannah. Why are we going to Savannah?
Well, we're visiting our old stomping grounds.
Yeah. For all of you that don't know, when Rachel and I first got together, I'll bet you we weren't dating for 6 months.
Nope.
And I was fresh out of EMT basic school, and I couldn't find a job in Ohio. It was really hard at the time to find a job as an EMT and as a firefighter. You just couldn't find full-time jobs. So I just started looking all over the East Coast. I knew I wanted to live at the beach. And when I started my search, I met this smoking hot chick named Rachel. She kind of helped me search, and then we weren't together for more than 6 months, and I found Savannah. We flew down there just on a whim because they called and they said they were looking for people, and I got hired. And I remember looking at Rachel, and she said, "I'm coming with you."
My mom was so mad. She's like, "Who are you going with? I don't even know this guy."
Yeah, and the rest is history.
Yep.
But yeah, so we're going to go spend 2 days in Savannah, and then we're going to spend some time in St. Augustine, which is a beautiful, beautiful area of Florida that's kind of a hidden gem.
Yeah, it's like an antique downtown
Yeah.
style. It's really, really pretty.
Yeah, super, super awesome. And then we head to Orlando. We head to Orlando, and Addison, where are a couple places that we're going in Orlando? Are we going to SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where else are we going? Do you remember the name of the swim park? Aquatica.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to SeaWorld, Aquatica. We're going to go to downtown Disney. Rachel and I are going to get to golf a little bit,
Yep.
which we love.
Yeah, they have a night course at the resort we're staying at.
Yeah. We're staying at Orange Lake, which is a Holiday Inn resort. My parents have a timeshare there, so they're real cool about, hooking up with points. And they're actually going to come stay down there with us for a little bit, which will be so much fun.
Yep. And then after that, we're going back to his parents' house for a couple nights. And
yeah, in South Carolina,
Yeah.
they have a big lake house right on Lake Hartwell. So we're going to
it's
go.
like a hotel. It's not a house.
It is gigantic. And they got boats and watercrafts, and it's so much fun. We're gonna get to go there, and then we get to also golf at the top collegiate course in America. We get to play the Walker course, which is at Clemson University, which I've played before and is amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited to play there.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to make a little video about that. Any other big stuff that we have going on vacation? We're celebrating Rachel's birthday,
Yep.
and ask her where we're going.
Me is Italian.
He is Italian.
I'm telling you, once you try it, it's the only place you're going to go to when you're in Orlando.
Yeah, it is incredible. So we're gonna go to Mia's Italian for Rachel's, and then I think we're just gonna hang out at the pools and
Mhm.
chill and have a nice little vacation, right?
Nice and relaxing.
Yeah. What are you most excited for vacation?
To see the boat that Yaya and Papa built.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So my dad is building a wooden boat. He has this pole barn on his property, and him and my uncle have been building a wooden boat, like Ron Swanson in Parks and Rec building a wooden boat. So we'll make sure that we post. Maybe that'll be on more of our personal Instagrams. So make sure you follow those. It's at ZDH2 and at
I have no idea how to post it.
R
It's been a long
Henniger
time since I've done
13
it.
maybe, or maybe
Maybe.
just R Henniger. But you can definitely check that stuff out on our personal Instagrams because we kind of document it all in the stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got Orlando coming up, and then we're doing a New York City trip
Yep. In
this
July.
summer. We just Rachel, Addie, and Callie have never been to New York City, so we got passes to go on one of those big bus tours, the double deckers that have the open top. So we're gonna do that. And what other vacations do we have planned right now?
We have a cruise with Dana and Will.
Yes, a
That I
cruise
can't
with
wait for that.
the roads. So you'll hear the roads brought up a lot. They do a lot of traveling with us. They are kind of
They're our travel buddies.
our travel buddies. They've been all over the country with us. And outside the country with us.
Hmm.
So yeah, we're going on a cruise with them. I think it's a Carnival cruise out of Miami that'll go to Key West and Cozumel. Yeah, and we have a killer beach club that we go to in Cozumel.
Oh yeah.
I'll tag that in maybe in the comments because it is the nicest place
That's
in
kind of a
Cozumel.
hidden gem too, because it's
Super
never
hidden.
it's never crowded when we're there. The first time we went, I think it was us and two other couples there, and on the entire resort.
It is killer. Killer pool, killer ocean, killer drinks, everything. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So after that, we have we're going to go down to Orlando again.
Yeah, to do some shopping for
Yep,
Christmas.
that'll be our Christmas shopping because Orlando has such good shopping.
They have really good outlets. They have like three within.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at directions, so I don't even know how miles what it is, but it's pretty close, I think.
Yeah. And we'll go shopping in Orlando this trip. And there's one store in particular that Rachel likes to go to that I'm sure we'll go to at least two or three.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah. What's that store?
Lululemon.
Yeah. The outlet.
Hmm.
Killer outlet.
And Zach gets a discount. So any fire, police, nursing, fitness instructors gets 15%,
And I think military.
and military get 15% off already reduced pricing. So it's
So go
like
on
a
Lululemon's
steal.
website and sign up for that. It's super easy. All you have to do is submit like a pay stub, and then they'll put it right on your profile. So when you
Mhm.
go in, you'll just 15%. And then I think so that'll be in October, November, and then I do a yearly golf trip in Orlando, again Orlando, where we golf all the Disney courses because the Disney courses are awesome.
Yep.
And then after that, the only other vacation we have planned is our European trip, where we're just gonna go crazy over in the UK.
Can't
And-
wait.
and that'll be
That's
so
gonna be
much
so fun.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a live video from there.
Oh, we'll definitely do a live video. We're gonna try to do a podcast while we're down in Orlando for this trip. So we're gonna do a poolside podcast. We might do a Facebook Live or an Instagram Live
that'd be
while
fun.
we're doing it. So if you guys have any questions, either on this podcast or the other podcast, or really anything about us, we're kind of open books.
Mhm.
We're gonna share a lot of our life with you. Both, just what are some of the things that we're gonna talk about on the podcast coming up?
Sports, our family, probably more vacations, what made us start our own small business, a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything. So if you have topics or if you have questions,
Let us know.
for sure.
We're happy to answer them.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll get Addie on the podcast. Maybe we'll do a big interview on her and just kind of what she thinks about traveling, what she thinks about family dynamics and all that stuff. But we are so excited that you guys are listening. So excited that you're part of our lives, that we're, able to share content with you. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit, brings you some light to your day, just kind of brightens it all up, and maybe you'll learn a couple things, or maybe you'll teach us a couple things in the comments.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe we'll make new friends out of this.
Maybe we'll make new friends. If you live in the Orlando area and you're going to be around next week, shoot us a DM. If you like to golf, we're taking our clubs. If you like to drink, we're always down. If you like to just hang out in a pool, for sure we can do that too. But yeah, that's it. Real quick recap. When you're looking for flights, start on Google Flights for sure.
Or call Zach, will help you.
Yeah, or hit me up. I charge a small fee, but it's definitely worth the savings you'll get. When I do hotels, I just go on Expedia. The best place that I've found for rental cars is Turo.com. It's like Airbnb, but for cars, and you can get some awesome stuff on there.
We got a Tesla Model X.
Yeah,
We
when we
went
were in California.
with Will and Dana. That was fun.
That was fun. It drove us all the way from San Diego to Los Angeles. Los Angeles. So that was cool. We've also gotten what did we get in Miami that was really cool?
A slingshot.
A slingshot, one of those where it's 2 wheels in the front, one in the back. We just rented it for a day. They brought it to our hotel. We got in. We zoomed around.
Went shopping,
Miami,
of course.
and did burnouts down Ocean Drive and just zoomed down Collins Avenue. But it was awesome. Yeah, that's it. That's all we got. That's our podcast on travel. We are travel bugs. We love to travel. We would love any input that you guys have and to answer any questions that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Addison, anything left to say?
Subscribe and turn on those post notifications.
Oh, smash that subscribe button. Turn on all our post notifications. Follow us on every social media outlet because we might post something special to one that might not get onto the other. We're going to be doing giveaways. If you're into golf or just want to support us even more, check out paradisegolfapparel.com.
Yes, and speaking of that, we do have 2 or 3 new shirts Zach actually designed that will be coming out hopefully in the next couple of weeks. We're waiting to get ours done, and we'll be giving a giveaway on one of those as well.
Yeah, they are sweet. I designed them myself. Rachel kind of worked with the artist to tweak them up a little bit, and they're gonna be it's gonna be fire.
Yeah,
As
we're
the
having
kids say it's gonna be fire.
another limited edition drop on 4th of July, so keep a lookout for that.
Yeah, for sure. And tomorrow is what's tomorrow? Memorial Day. What's special about Memorial Day? Who do we thank? The veterans, right? So thank you to all of our men and women in the armed service. We all appreciate the safety that you provide to us. We love you. We have very special armed service personnel close to our heart. And we are so grateful every day for the freedoms that you bring us in this great country, right? Yeah, sweet. Rach, you got anything left?
Nope.
No. All right.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
What?
hit us with it.
My uncle was in the military.
Yeah,
Do you know what branch?
No.
he's a Marine. Matt Trayers, best Marine out there.
Sure is.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Check us out next week. Hopefully, we'll have a podcast coming from Orlando, Florida. And thanks again for checking us out.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.